What's up YouTube community, Bernd here, welcome back to the channel. Today we work on the much requested and very exciting topic of picking technique once again. In case you missed it, we recently checked out my top 10 favorite picking exercises on this channel so far, and it's great to see you guys and girls working with these exercises when you tag me on social media or send me messages on Patreon. But there's one problem, or one challenge I should say, that I keep hearing from my students at the moment, and that is called developing picking endurance. So not only being able to play short bursts of fast alternate picking, of course you want to be able to rely on your alternate picking technique to play longer lines, and you also don't want to get tired or cramp up during a gig or a studio recording, for example. So for today's lesson I'd like to show you an amazing 5-minute workout session that you can do to work on your alternate picking endurance every single day. This will get your picking technique to a great shape over a short amount of time, and it's also a lot of fun to work on this every day. So let's not waste any more time and start shredding right away. As you might know from my other picking related videos, I mostly introduce my students to fast alternate picking with short bursts to develop hand synchronization right from the beginning. These short bursts of fast picking have really helped me in the beginning to get a feeling for the fast motion and for the technique, and to push beyond my comfort zone. So it's a great idea to work on this in the beginning to make sure that your hands are synchronized, meaning that every picking stroke is correctly synchronized with the right note your left hand is playing. But of course, after a while of doing that, you also want to make sure to develop some picking endurance. That way you will be able to play longer licks, and of course a lot of metal songs also require this for the rhythm guitars. So you need a relaxed and reliable fast picking technique for all kinds of practical applications in music. One small problem that I've encountered with students that work on these short bursts in the beginning is that they're using a lot of picking attack. And aside from that being a sound that I don't really like too much, it will also probably be hard to work with this big motion over a longer period of time without your wrist or your hand or your entire arm getting tired. That might also lead to some embarrassing moments in a band context that definitely happened to me as well in the past, when you are playing a song that requires fast alternate picking live or in the studio, and at some point you just can't keep up anymore. So the very important main goals with this special workout I want to show you today are the following. Number one, your biggest focus with this exercise should be staying very relaxed with both hands. You can always add some more picking attack and dynamic range to your technique if the music is asking for it, but in my personal opinion and experience it's much harder to decrease the motion in size, and you might feel like you have to start building it once again from scratch at some point. The second really important topic with this is focusing on your hand synchronization. So not only do you want to make sure to play this in time and to practice this to a metronome, you want every single picking stroke to line up with the correct note of your left hand, and we are playing alternate picking here, so a constant pattern of downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, and so on. And the third very important topic I want you to know about before you start practicing is also paying attention to your left hand. We are often 100% completely focused on our right hand when we are practicing picking exercises, because they're called picking exercises, but you won't ever be able to play fast and clean if you don't spend a lot of time and focus on your left hand as well. So with my left hand I try to position my thumb in the area behind my middle finger when I'm playing, especially in the lower sections of the fretboard. I want my fingers to hit the fretboard with this kind of angle and with this kind of motion. I don't want flat fingers like that, for example. And just like with my right hand, I don't use a lot of force. I don't have a super tight grip on my neck all the time. It's actually a super light grip, and the motions are very small, so that makes it much easier to speed the entire thing up. So now we discussed all important factors you need to know about before you start practicing this exercise. Up next I will play one full repetition of this workout for you at 120 beats per minute, and I'm playing 16th notes. Of course, as always, you can download the tabs, Gitter profiles and practice backing tracks for this exercise on my Patreon page, patreon.com/Bernd. Once again, I recorded some video play-along files for your practice routine that you can download over there. By joining my Shred Guitar community on Patreon today, you can download these files and work with them in every single practice routine. And aside from the time management benefits from having these video workouts, you can always also refer to my technique. And it's always very helpful to double check and to adapt small changes to your own technique when you're practicing new exercises. So of course, you can and should start out much slower. I personally start out at 120 beats per minute because that used to be my problem zone for mid-tempo picking, so 16th notes at 120 beats per minute. So playing constant and tight 16th notes at 120 beats per minute was always a bit difficult for me in the past because it's not slow and it's also not fast yet. So I still want to make sure to work on that and to improve that even further. And after that, I changed the tempo to 170 beats per minute to work on my up-tempo alternate picking. So this is how the workout sounds like in my second stage of practicing. So when it comes to the faster picking, this is kind of a comfort zone for me. I can still identify and process the individual notes and especially the groups that I'm playing. And both hands are still very relaxed and I feel like I can keep that up for a long time. And in the third segment of the workout, I want to make sure to push myself beyond that comfort zone, of course. So for this workout, that would be 200 beats per minute at the moment, still playing 16th notes. Of course, you have also seen me playing faster in some videos on this channel. But with this workout, it's really difficult to maintain that concentration and coordination with your hands because you're playing groups of 7. So the faster it gets, the harder it will be to play those groups correctly without getting lost at some point. So here's how it sounds like at the moment at 200 beats per minute. I will keep working on it and pushing it in the next couple of weeks. So maybe I'll post a faster version of this workout on social media once I spend more time working on it. So as you can see, it starts to get a bit challenging right here, but it's great for me to end this workout by pushing myself with that third level every single day. So I can really recommend finding your own personal free tempos for this exercise in the beginning. You want a slow tempo to work on your slow alternate picking motion, you want your comfort zone, and then you want to push yourself beyond that comfort zone in level 3. And of course, I uploaded those practice play-along videos to Patreon in different tempos, so you can construct your own routine, the one that suits you best in the beginning. You can turn this into a daily 5-minute workout, a 10-minute workout, or a 15-minute workout, for example. I would recommend to start out with 5 minutes just to get a feeling for it in the beginning. And please remember to stop when you feel some kind of weird pain or strong burning sensation. You don't want to hurt yourself, so please always make sure to stay relaxed when you're practicing this. So make sure to download all your practice files on Patreon right now to start practicing right away. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel today if you're not a member of our YouTube community yet. That way you will never miss another video lesson again. So I have a lot of fun working on this. Let me know if you have any open questions in the comments. I will see you in the next video. All the best and have a lot of fun practicing until then.